Hi there, boys and girls. This is Miss Cadiz. Today I'm going to show you how to work through word problems. So, our target for today is I can draw pictures and write equations to help solve problems so that I can explain number stories. I know I have it when I can write an equation for a number story and explain my thinking. So, before we tackle a number story, let's go over some strategies for solving our number stories. Steps for solving a word problem. First, we read the problem. We think to ourselves, what is the problem asking me? The second step is to draw a picture. Draw a picture. That's right, because you're trying to create a visual of the story. You're trying to show the story in a picture so that you can better understand it. Then you try to write a number sentence or an equation to match the problem or the number story. Then, lastly, we explain our thinking with words or models. Sometimes we're given models and we don't have to draw a picture, but sometimes we have to create our own model, our own picture. Let's take a look at one example. So here we have our number line 1 through 10, and we have a word problem. There are 9 birds in a tree. There are 6 red birds. The rest are blue. How many birds are blue? So here, what information do I know? I know that there's a total of 9 birds. I know that there are 6 red birds and that the rest are blue. And that if I combine the 6 red that I know and the rest that are blue, I'm going to get 9. So that's my total, my sum, my whole. So let me write that down. I need 9 here as my total. And what do I know for sure? I know that there's 6. So I'm going to type in my 6 into my text box here. So what I am missing is the other part to complete the number sentence or the equation. So here I go. I'm going to create a picture using the 10 frames that I have and the counters. So I know for sure that I know 6. 6 are red. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 red birds, but I was told in the number story that there are 9 birds. So, boys and girls, I am going to count from the 6 on. I'm going to count from the 6 on until I reach my total, which is 9. So I have 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's see, how many bluebirds did I bring into the 10 frame to make the 9? 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure that I have 9 total. Let me start again. I have 6. I don't need to start from the beginning because I know how to count on. I have 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6 plus 3 equals 9. So the rest is really 3. Okay, we were given a number model here. We read our story. We wrote out a number sentence. Now let's see another way to figure out our number stories. When you're not given a model, you're going to have to create that model. So, this is a number story where you're going to have to create your own picture. So, let's take a look. There are 8 dogs in the park. 3 of the dogs are little, the rest are big. How many dogs are big? Here, I have a little help. It says for me to draw a picture, write a number sentence, and explain my thinking. So that's having this little checklist here is going to help me through the process of uh, answering this word problem. So let's see, what do I know? I know that there are 8 dogs total in the park. I also know that there are 3 little dogs and the rest are big. How many dogs are big? Okay, so in this problem, I know that 3 is a part. And if I add a mystery number, it'll equal to 8 because 8 is my total. Hmm, let me draw this out. Okay, I know that 3 of the dogs are little, so I usually write my circles or my little counters out on paper. Here, I'm just going to use a lowercase o. So I have here 1, 2, 3. 3 a little, but I need 8. Let me see, the rest are big. So let me count on until I get to the total, which is 8. So I have here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 3 little dogs. And how many big dogs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 plus 5 equals 8. So I have the answer here. 3 plus 5 equals 8. So I drew a picture. I had a number sentence written out. I saw that I was missing a part or an add-in, and then I counted on. So I'm explaining how I figured out the answer. I counted on from 3 until I got to the total, which is 8. Boys and girls, remember to go through your steps because they're certainly going to help you figure out and illustrate the problem one more time. So, when we're solving a word problem, it's really important to follow these steps. Read the problem, think about what the problem or word story is asking you, draw a picture so that you can see what the problem is describing, and then write a number sentence or an equation to match the problem. Then explain your thinking with words or models. Sometimes we can explain with our words in the classroom by telling the teacher how we solve the problem. And sometimes we can write out our thinking to explain how we solve a number problem. So, boys and girls, I want you to try this out with any number problem that you may have to do for homework or for classwork, and let me know how it goes. Okay, boys and girls, toodles.